Morning guys, it is a very sunny Monday, February morning. It's 3 above, it's a rest day and I need it. Mentioned it before earlier on during my training series about recovery being very important, and I think it's something that you or people can take for granted. Never really actually appreciated how much recovery, how much sleep the body actually needs. Like all these things, you can read about it and you can know, but it's putting into practice what you read. It's putting into practice what the professionals say, listening to their wise words of wisdom. It's listening to a video by Dave Scott last night on YouTube, where he was talking about the race week, and it was a Q&A session where he was discussing the final week, what you should be doing to acclimatise if you're racing in a climate that is hotter, to training in the morning. Try and keep out where possible the midday sun. Keep your training schedule a lighter version of your usual training schedule, but if you run on a Monday, run on still on the Monday. Keep the volume less and then taper it down if you're racing on a Saturday, on the Thursday and the Friday. On the Friday, do all 3 sports just to engage the muscle groups. But again, a low, toned down version of your usual activities. And the guy, 6 world champion Ironman winner, you can just tell the amount of, the confidence in his theories and what he says. Really interestingly, I don't know whether this is the same across all pros, but what he was saying about hydration and feeding the body immediately after the swim is something that I haven't come across before. And I've downloaded all of his videos, so I'll be going through them and listening to what he says, but this is one area, one key thing that really stood out. He said not to consume food or hydrate for around about 15 to 20 minutes out of the swim and onto the bike. So not to hydrate, not to feed during T1, and on those first kind of 15-20 seconds, first 15-20 minutes on the bike to get up, stand up, get off the seat, to stretch out the lower back. And again, the theory behind that is as you're spotting in the sea, as you lift your head up, you're arching the lower back, and it adds strain to the lower back, and it can cause additional stretch when you get out in the curvature of the back while you're on the bike. So again, there's small things like that I'm writing down, sharing with you if you're unaware or you don't know them already. And the reason for the not consuming food for 15 to 20 minutes after is your body needs to find its breath. And I mentioned it, and I've been saying this for a couple of weeks now, about how I need my body finds its pace after about 20 minutes, and that makes absolute sense. I can link those two together. You need to find your pace. Obviously your body's got into an element of that shock mode, and if you're consuming food, the body's got enough to do. Just really, you need to do one thing at a time. So for the first 15-20 minutes, you're finding your pace, you're finding your breath, oxygenating the blood, and the last thing you want to be doing is diverting some of that energy into digesting food or dealing with a tummy full of water or hydration. And again, he spoke about, and I'll share the links below because I think it's a really good video set. I think it's on Extreme channel, the Extreme channel, but I'll share it anyway. And then he talks about hydrating the day before. Again, a lot of people overhydrate the day before and then become bloated when it comes to the swim, and it's a natural thing to do. So again, not hydrating for the first 20 minutes into the ride allows the body to effectively sweat out and utilize that stored hydration that you've got already. So yeah, lots of really exciting and informative things, and I guess that comes with experience. Obviously the guy is, well, he's several books worth of information on what works and what doesn't. And I'm thinking about confidence, and because he speaks so confidently, you believe everything he says, and obviously there's no reason not to. But I think an element of that confidence could be absorbed into your own training. And I watched back at some of the videos that I made earlier on in the series, and hopefully my confidence is growing in what I'm saying. You learn about how you project yourself to others, and I think that I've learned from seeing myself on camera a lot. My confidence is growing there, but also confidence in yourself. You know, yesterday I did the longest swim I've ever done. I did 1,000 meters without stop twice. It's the longest without stopping I've ever done. And although I went into it confident, and knowing that I would just keep going until my watch vibrated and alerted me of the distance, I think the mind, controlling the mind, having that confidence actually got me through that swim. So, looking back at the videos, there's an element of arrogance in my projection, especially about the motivation, not needing the motivation, but having lots of inspiration. But that arrogance isn't arrogance, it's confidence. And if there's one thing that I think is important, is to have confidence in what you're saying, because that confidence, despite sometimes being wrong, can actually get you that last bit of distance, to help you on your journey, to help you overcome that pain barrier. So I think for me, the lesson of the day is be confident, increase your confidence where possible, have confidence in your body, have confidence in your mindful ability, keep smiling. Remember, unless you're a pro and you're in it for the money, you've got the opportunity to have fun, and I think that's the key aspect. Have fun, keep smiling, enjoy the journey. It's all about the journey at the end of the day. that's it from me for this morning. I've got a lot of admin to do today, so peace out. It's 5 o'clock, Monday, rest day. Not so much rest. I've been absolutely non-stop. Non-stop catching up on a load of bits and pieces, and then I had some chores to do at home. So now just off to the gym. To have a stretch, my Monday stretch session, and a sauna. And then home for dinner. Today for lunch, had a salad, nice and simple salad, mixed leaf with some nuts. I'd have a small amount of pasta, just with tomato sauce. I wanted to try and catch up on a couple of hours sleep, but that didn't happen. Tomorrow I've got a swim and a ride. I should, touch wood and all things going right, be collecting my bike tomorrow. I'm excited about that. So I'll be, if it's light tomorrow, I might go out on the road, give that a crack. If not, I'll be on the turbo trainer. All depends really on the weather. Nevertheless, be a good day tomorrow. So that's it. I will catch up with you either later today or tomorrow. As I said, it's a rest day today, so there's nothing really to report. Normally I would have done a couple of book reviews or a kit review, but I've been busy with other commitments. So if I don't catch up with you for the rest of the day, peace out, have a good evening, and I will see you tomorrow.